So I decided this year I'm going to play in the US Open Qualifier. And I happen to be flying out tomorrow, heading out to Pittsburgh. So today is going to be my last day of grinding. I've been practicing on and off for the last month. Played a few money games with the bag boys that work here and the members of this golf course to get my competitive juices flowing again. But I haven't played a tournament in almost 2 years. I know I'm not going to be able to cram a ton in the last month of practicing. So my goal has been to really get my putting back on point and feel really comfortable with my wedges. I know that the US Open Qualifier, they like to play the course really long as a test for these amateurs and other golfers that are trying to get to the US Open, just to make sure that they can compete at that level and at that length. You know, there could be a lot of missed greens. I'm going to need to hit a lot of wedges and a lot of chipping. And so I just want to prep my game and be confident in my wedge play and my short game. For my swing, I just needed to get some reps in and have some swing thoughts that are going to make sure that I just hit it straight. The goal is solid contact and not a curvy golf ball. And let me bring you on my last grind session. So they've got these little white buckets set out at 57 yards. That's perfect for me because 57 is just moving from my pitch shot to my wedge shot. So I actually have to put a little power into it. So it's actually the perfect number for me to practice my feel. So what I'm working on is my setup and solid contact. When my wedge looks like this, it means I had a good practice. I like seeing it all pretty much in the middle. Some people like to see it a little closer to their toe. Some people like to see it a little closer to the heel. But I like that. I like to get the grass clippings out of there so I could have a nice fresh lie. Got my alignment stick down. Got a 9-iron in my hands. Just gonna hit a few to warm up that body because I ain't no spring chicken no more. Playing a normal yardage course, I'm usually hitting a lot of 8-iron and below. Because this is a US Open Qualifier, I think I'm going to be hitting a lot of 5-irons. So I'm going to dedicate a portion of my practice to hitting long irons. If you're uncomfortable about something in your game, just practice it more. And you'll figure out a way to make it work for you. So besides the putter, you hit driver more than any club during a round. You should feel pretty dang confident in it. You should always dedicate a portion of you want to know what your miss is. You want to know what it feels like to make contact with the golf ball. You never want to be surprised when you miss-hit a driver. Not too surprised, at least. I know that when you're on the golf course, there's a par 5 or a short par 4 where you tell yourself that you're going to swing the crap out of it and hit it 120%. If you never do that on the driving range, how do you know what it's going to be like on the golf course? So always take 1 to 2 golf balls on the range and hit the crap out of it. Swing as hard as you can. See what happens. Ooh, 350. So that was a great range session for me. Accomplished everything I wanted to do. I worked my wedges, worked my long irons, trusting that setup. I think I've got a repeatable move for this week. Hit my drivers. I didn't hit so many balls that my swing got tired or lazy. If you don't practice all the time, or if you're not grinding all the time, and then all of a sudden you spend 3 hours on the driving range, you could potentially create some bad habits because you'll get tired and you'll start swinging lazily. And you won't be tight and you won't be able to maintain a repeatable swing. If you're not doing this full time, set out a game plan. And once you have achieved it, once you've accomplished it, move on to something else. And always clean your clubs at the end of your practice session. We want fresh grooves. So when you're at home chipping, prepping for a tournament, the greens are going to be different speeds. So what I want to work on is that I know I'm landing the ball exactly where I want to land the ball. I put these tees out and I want to land the ball at each tee. I'll do it with standard shot, high shot, low shot, and then I'll go through my different wedges. And as long as I know I can land it where I want to, just have to judge the speed of the greens when I get to the golf course I'm playing. In your chipping and putting practice, you should use your own balls. You won't be hitting some scraggly range balls that are cracked and bruised up. And it'll be consistent with the check. It'll be consistent with the compression. It's just better. Take out those variables. I have two of my favorite drills set up. Again, what I'm doing here is just to go through my routine, starting the ball on line, rolling the ball on line. Like, I just want to make sure all my lines are straight. I'm not trying to do any speed drills because this is not going to be anything like the course I'm competing on. So I always just start on a chalk line, start this drill, come back here, go back to there, come back to here. And yeah, that's how I get my putting into tip-top shape. It was a great practice session today, and that's as ready as I can be. We'll be off to Pittsburgh tomorrow. I am at the airport. It is dark o'clock. I'm ready to go. Pittsburgh, I'm coming for you. Yes, I have an awesome travel bag. So I got here a day early to Shanapin Country Club for a bonus practice round because I wanted to play golf with my friends, Ben and Liz. First thoughts of the golf course, it's hilly compared to Florida, definitely. Gonna have a lot of side hill, downhill, uphill, cross hill lies. It's been raining, so the course is soft and the rough is thick. But yeah, we're just gonna do it.
Watch out.
Look, I don't know if you can tell the
Watch out.
elevation change here. It's pretty impressive.
Hey, it's out. It's out. It's forward. Yeah, I'm gonna go up actually over there. It's just to see how much this. Really steep. Yeah. I got it.
We gonna play around, see how the course reacts.
You're the professional.
Hold on. I want to see if it'll stop if I land it at the pin, like Ben was saying.
Like take the hill out of it.
Yeah, take
completely.
the hill out of play.
No, that's what I'm saying. Along this line.
Yeah.
Oh, still too far left. I still want to listen to you, Ben. That's all it is. All right, it's 163, but playing 172. I am buried in the rough. The goal here is solid contact, potential rolling out. All right, went according to plan, except it didn't hit the green. So 8 out of 10. 9-hole recap. Jelly arms from lack of sleep is feeling much better. Greens are a little bit bumpy, but soft. You can fire at pins. It's gonna be fun round. Tomorrow, 18-hole practice round with PJ, my caddy. Whee! So it's official practice round day. Weather is really nice, honestly. It's probably 68 to 70 degrees. Got a cool breeze. It's fantastic. And for the first time ever, it's not a slow practice round. Yes. Did the front 9 in an hour and 40 minutes. It was fantastic. PJ is caddying for me today. There's PJ. Giveaway of PJ. It's also PJ's birthday. And in honor of that, I holed out on number 9 from the fairway. That was pretty fun. Haven't done that in a while because I haven't been playing a lot of golf. So yeah, course is soft. We had a big rainstorm last night. It's not raining today, but it's supposed to rain again tonight. So we'll see what happens. Feeling pretty good about the game. Rough is thick, so really have to judge the bounces. But this is a really slopey, hilly golf course. You could hit great shots and get bad bounces and be in weird positions. So just trust your lines, hit solid shots, and if it happens to bounce in the rough, nothing you can do. Yep, got 8 more holes to go. So I'm gonna start my day off with some stretches because it's gonna be a grind. We're playing 36 holes today. The weather is 52 degrees right now, high 60. There's about a
45% chance of rain in the afternoon. So fingers crossed we're able to get all the holes in without getting rained on. There were 39 players, but I think that like 5 or 6 have withdrawn, so it's like 30-ish players for one spot to qualify for the US Open. Let's go! Shout out to Strategic Financial Design for sponsoring me this week and making this tournament possible. If you guys need any financial advice, hit them up. They're really good people. So no official yardage book for the tournament, so I took all my notes on a little scorecard. What I like to do is get the elevation, because we're allowed to use lasers but no slope, and then I like to mark the compass position on each hole, because I like to know exactly where the wind is coming from, so I don't have to second guess that, taking another variable out of play. Snacks for the first 18. I've got a banana, a granola bar, 2 boiled eggs, meat bites, and a meat stick. I imagine it'll take us about 5 hours. Let's go. Just finished the first round. Didn't do too good. I shot 6 over, 3 over in the front, 3 over in the back. No birdies today. I got skunked. Just missing my lines a little bit, so hitting out of the rough, and the rough here is so thick that I'm just having a little bit of issues with that. Yeah, got another 18 holes to see what I can do. Hopefully we'll make some birdies. Hopefully I'll hit some fairways.
So I'm back in Florida, and unfortunately I did not win that one qualifying spot into the US Women's Open, but I had a great time and a great experience. Shout out to Liz and Ben for hosting me. I felt like I did pretty good for not playing in a competitive event for almost 2 years. I think what really got me was the weather. It was cold and damp. I was wearing 2 pairs of pants, 3 tops, and a beanie for 36 holes. I didn't take that off the entire 2 rounds. And these girls are wearing short sleeves and skirts. I'm really just not used to that kind of weather. It was definitely a tough walk. If you didn't know, it's not very hilly in Florida. I just didn't really hit my lines. I was missing my spot on the fairway, which put me in the rough. And being in the rough out there was so tough. So all in all, it was a fun experience. I finished 11th. I can't be too upset with the outcome because I have not been training or practicing. I did have a good time, and I hope you enjoyed my journey into trying to qualify for the US Women's Open.
I am here a day early. This is a bonus practice round because I wanted to play with my friends Bill and Liz. Or Bill, oh my God. I just call him Bill. His name's Ben. Who's Bill?
So we're dear friends.
Such good friends that I remember their name completely.